For most of Batman's history, he's always had one Robin by his side. But for the last few years, he's had two.
And that's one too many, because like you said, Batman needs a Robin, there's always going to be the dynamic duo, but there's a certain little birdie that's been left out of the party.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Thomas.
I'm Merlin.
Together we're the Comic Lads, and today we are talking about DC's Robin problem.
And specifically the fact that Tim Drake and Damian Wayne both seem to be struggling to grab the mantle in the last 20 years, and it seems like DC Editorial just doesn't know what to do. Before we get into it though, we do want to hear from you guys in Question of the Week. Let us know in the comments down below. Do you think it's a problem that we have two mainline Robins running simultaneously together?
Or are you okay with it, because that's valid also.
We're just like
jaded.
We're extremely jaded.
Yeah. And also guys, be sure to drop a like on the video, it really helps us out. Subscribe if you haven't already, and become one
with the comic book lads.
The Robin lads.
The lad wonders.
Fire.
Yeah. So before we get into the main problem itself, we should probably lay some groundwork for you guys.
Yeah, like paint the picture of what it was like when there was just one Robin.
Yeah, because we all know the legendary transition from Dick Grayson to Nightwing, which then opened up the mantle of Robin to be passed to Jason Todd.
Which ended very well.
Extremely well for everyone.
No, actually he died, and then we got Tim Drake.
It's no surprise to anyone who's watched any of our Robin-themed videos, or just like any Comic Lads video. I feel like we mentioned Tim Drake at some point in every video.
Tim Glazer.
No, like we're doing tricks on it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Spin cycle on it.
We love Tim Drake.
Yes.
In our opinion, I mean, he's very neck and neck with Dick Grayson, and we've made tons of videos about that in the past, and it kind of flip-flops, but I think the general consensus, among us at least, is that Tim Drake is the best.
Yes.
And he's the only person to ever be Robin that truly understands why Batman needs a Robin, and understands what the actual mantle of Robin is.
Yeah. He is the one that pushed to become Robin, like, against Batman's wishes.
Yeah, he was like, dude, you're grieving, you're sad as hell because Jason Todd is dead.
Yeah.
You need someone in your corner, you need someone who can be your backup.
And also, like, you're mad violent lately after Jason.
Yeah.
Like, you're forgetting what it means to be a hero and sliding back into, like, the urban vigilante.
Batman, throughout various points of his journey, has always questioned whether he should do this alone or with the help of others. And Tim Drake reminds him that he doesn't need to fight that war of Gotham alone.
And he was right. And we had, like, over a decade of incredible comics with Tim as Robin, and it felt like when Tim became Robin and really settled into the role, it was like the character of Robin had finally become fully realized. He was a hero in his own right, and like he made his own costume, he finally had pants.
Yeah, we finally got a new Robin costume.
Yes.
Which, like,
after like 60 years.
Arguably the best Robin costume of all time.
Yeah.
We might have a video on that coming very soon.
Yes.
But you're right, in that new costume and that new hero, it really signified that Robin had finally found his own. And then Grant Morrison came in.
Like a bull in a china shop, and just fucked everything up for us.
Yeah. They wrote Batman and Son. It's a story that has its fans. It introduced the world to Damian Wayne, the son of Talia al Ghul and Bruce Wayne Batman, and poised him to be the new Boy Wonder.
Yeah.
Against all of our will.
Yeah, literally. They were all enjoying Tim's journey as Robin. He had just got the freaking nasty 1 year later suit, the all red. He was leading the Titans, I'm pretty sure. And then Grant was like, no, actually, Batman's biological son is his most important son because blood matters, like, over a bond.
You're just some lost little orphan he took pity on. But I'm blood!
And that's where the crux of this video really comes up, because even in that book, in his very first appearance, at a certain point, there's two kids in Robin costumes in the Batcave.
Yeah, and one of them is someone you like, and the other one is the most unlikable character in modern DC Comics history.
For sure, there's Damian Wayne fans out there, and
yes,
we've even gone on record saying,
he's grown on us.
He's grown on us, and a lot of the hate that we might have had toward him is really brought about by the theme of this video, which is he just takes away shine from Tim Drake, who should still be Robin. And for the last 20-something years, we've been in this weird limbo state where both of them are fighting for that position and that role in Batman's life. They try to do the whole Dick Grayson and Jason Todd evolution to their next hero persona thing with Tim Drake.
They made him Red Robin.
Yeah, Red Robin, and that had some mixed feelings at the time. It didn't feel right.
No, it felt artificial. It felt like, well, we'll give him this name, even though he's not Robin, he's Red Robin. You guys like that, right? His mask is dumb as shit. You like that, right?
Man.
He's literally man.
Yeah. And it seems like around the time of DC Rebirth, they kind of just admitted defeat. And they were like, no, he's still Red Robin, but guess what? We're going to put him back into his original Robin costume.
Yeah, and how do you tell the difference? He's got 2 R's on his chest, which looks so stupid.
And it's always got me feeling weird because, especially in solo Batman stories, sometimes Batman will reference Robin, and I'm like, who are you talking about, bro?
The way they consolidate it is that they largely don't have Tim and Damian overlap each other in the same book. They'll each be the Robin of different books, which is just weird because it's like you're reading the series called Batman and Robin, and the Robin in that is Damian. But when you're reading Batman, the solo series, the Robin in that is Tim. And like, that's not inherently a stupid idea or anything, but in each book, they act as though this Robin is like their sole Robin and their main partner, and it just makes me feel like I'm reading 2 different timelines at the same time because they're running concurrently.
That just reminded me of the epic sequence in Failsafe, where Batman's like narrating how good Batman and Robin's partnership is, specifically with Tim Drake, and how they complement each other so well and bring out the best in one another. And it's like, how can you say that, but in the next book, he's like patrolling the Gotham streets with Damian Wayne?
Yeah, I don't know. What it does is it breaks my immersion.
It does. But it's an interesting move on DC Editorial's part, especially brand synergy-wise. It makes the jumping on point for Batman casual readers very confusing, I'm gonna say.
I might be reading too much into this, and I know we're gonna have people in our comments being like, why do you guys care this much? Just read whatever you want. But like, when every comic is happening at the same time, then like none of them are.
It's very much like DC's trying to have their cake and eat it too.
That's what it is, because it's like, listen, I understand having the superhero-esque, fun, bombastic action book in Batman, and then having like more low-key, gritty detective stories in Detective Comics, but like, you add a third one to that mix with Batman and Robin, and I'm like, when is anything ever actually happening to Batman? Because he's also in Justice League.
It also just dilutes what the theme of Robin is.
Yeah.
Which is Robin is the one person that Batman can fight crime with, can rely on, can break cases with, and now suddenly he has 2 in his corner.
And that's fine, but like, you have to acknowledge it and not just like nebulously have Batman in each book feel like a different person. Because he's like, oh, Robin, my greatest partner, Tim Drake. And then in Batman and Robin, he's like, my son, Robin, my greatest partner.
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe you in either series.
And again, it kind of dilutes what we love so much about Tim Drake, because he was the one to really push to be into that role, who really wanted it. Of all the different Robins throughout the years, Tim Drake, I'm gonna say, is the one that has adopted the role the best.
Yes.
But now with Damian being there, and also like, I just don't get down on Damian, I'm sorry.
I don't either. And it's really like, all it feels like is, no, Damian is the best Robin because he's Batman's biological son. And I'm like, that doesn't mean shit. They're all his children.
Yeah, I mean, everyone who adopts the mantle of Robin becomes his son.
Yes. It's also just like, Tim has just become the other Robin.
Yeah.
It's like Damian's Robin, but Tim's the other Robin.
I hate that.
It's dog shit.
To the general public, Damian is Robin, but then you'll open up the mainline Batman series, and Tim Drake is Robin, and it's like, what the hell's going on? And then you also get choices from James Gunn.
I was just gonna say that.
You know, like doing Batman the Brave and the Bold, and having Robin be the main partner to Batman in that new movie franchise.
That's the worst thing, is because it's like, in the comics, you're like, wow, I'll never escape Damian. He's just gonna be Robin forever now. Maybe in the movies, we'll get like Dick adapted. And then James Gunn with his first announcement,
Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin.
like,
Yeah, Tim Drake just gets shafted in adaptations. Even Damian Wayne gets so many appearances in the DC AMU.
and like, people will swear he's peak in those movies.
And he sounds so whiny.
so ass.
I am the son of Batman. It's like, oh my god.
What do you think? Do you think we'll ever get to a point where, like, Tim will be, like, in the spotlight again? Or, like, do you think it'll always just be two and we'll have to deal with it?
I think if there was to be a spotlight given to anyone, it would be Damian Wayne.
I think so too.
And Tim Drake would go back to being like Red Robin or adopt some new persona like Drake.
Yeah, like
who even knows.
Yeah, that would be sick. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments down below. Are you a Damian Wayne apologist, or do you want Tim Drake to get the spotlight again?
Yeah, no matter what you feel, if you like Damian Wayne better as Robin than Tim Drake, it's all love here. We just want to come on and vent our frustrations, because I also think it's a thing that's not really talked about in the comic community. People just widely accept it, and I don't understand
Well,
why.
it's because Damian has been a character for almost 20 years now. Let that sink in. And I think people have just accepted that he's main Robin. We should be grateful that we're getting Tim in the Fraction and Jimenez run, because he's great. But that's all we can get, though. Like, we have to hope for a millennial/Gen X writer to come in who was a fan of Tim when he was a kid and write for Tim.
But let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like what we do here and you want to see more, we do want to let you guys know that we have our Comic Lads membership live on Patreon and YouTube. There you can get access to a 1 to 2 hour weekly podcast where you get to hang out with us.
And you get access to our Discord server where you can chat with us, and you get early access to every single one of our main channel videos.
So thank you to all of our Comic Lad members, and we love you.
We love you so dearly.
Peace.
Peace.
Should I say it again?
Sure.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.